All right, y'all. Sometimes we have sneakers that we cop and that we
Yep.
wait for, and we be excited about getting. This sneaker that I'm going to be talking about today, I ended up copping it 10 years ago when it originally dropped, along with the other pair that dropped. And I ended up selling one pair to this guy that's a subscriber right now to this day, man. It was a Kobe, and I sold it for like 80 bucks. This is before he passed away, of course. And to this day, he still has that sneaker, man. As a matter of fact, when this shoe surfaced and said it was gonna come back out, he hit me up and he sent me pictures and he like, hey, I got this sneaker. So it goes to show you, man, these sneakers go in full circle. You feel what I'm saying? But today, we're gonna be talking about unboxing and reviewing a sneaker that I should have never got rid of.
Nope.
And I'm telling you, I was waiting for him to bring them back. The final shoe that Kobe played his last game in, the Kobe Fade to Black. Hey, this one right here was the one. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Alright, y'all, before we get off into the content, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for your boy. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that hype button. Hit that hype button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. I've been trying to do better with commenting on you guys and stuff like that. But yeah, man, this sneaker today that we're going to be talking about is one of those sneakers, man. If y'all don't know, as you guys can see on the screen, Kobe played his last game in this pair. And it was one of those sneakers that if you are a Kobe fan that you got to have in your collection. You know what I'm saying? You can't not have this sneaker. Now, I was kind of upset with the Nike swoosh being a little bit smaller, but getting these things in hand, the shape is a little bit different, the swoosh is different, but it's still nonetheless a fire sneaker, and I had to have it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and unbox this shoe. Alright, y'all, so don't make fun of my socks, you know what I'm saying? Just chill day, you feel me? Yeezy slides and these little socks with the with them hot dogs on it. Them ain't glizzy, so don't make fun of me. But anyway, we do have the sneakers right here. Let's go ahead and start with the box. So they did go back to this box. It does have the reptilian skin on it, as you can see, the Mamba logo. This is the traditional box that after he passed away, when they started Pro-Tron, that we seen the Kobe's come in. The flip top box. But then they started going with the new boxes that have like a shiny, a glossy, a matte. But it really didn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? But here go the label. Kobe 11 Elite Low, black, New York, size 12. With the sizing on these things, bro. With the sizing on these right here. The OG pair that dropped 2016, I want to say that's when it was. I would say go a half a size up. This pair, the shape and everything, even with the drop insole, true to size. I'm telling y'all, unless you got extremely wide foot, you can get away with going true to size with these. But anyway, we're gonna open up this box. Let me move these insoles out because I did take those out already because I took pictures for the gram. If you ain't following me on the gram, make sure you follow me. What's this right here? Let me get this out the way. Aesthetically, that just don't look good on the camera. Anyway, we have just regular paper in here, no quality control stickers that I can see. Hold up, where's the, hold on, it's supposed to be like a card. Okay, here we go. I was about to say. So here go the card, and the card resembles the Mamba Out shoes. Got a bunch of his numbers, stats, and numbers that he wore and stuff like that. You're gonna turn it over on the side. Pause the video if you want to read this. I'm not going to read all this for you guys, but just talking about it. And then you have this pin right here, which is super dope. So yeah, man, you do get this little extra stuff with this sneaker. Now, before we go off into the actual shoe, let's talk about a little bit of details, the extra stuff, the bells and whistles. So you do get this leather hang tag. It has a Mamba logo. And then on the other side of it, it does have the Nike logo in the Kobe signature. So that's super cool. You have the gold lace tips is going to be on the laces, which is a nice addition. You do get an extra pair of laces, which is going to be this pair right here. And it has like some gold spickle spackle, comes in a Nike bag and all that stuff. So those are the extra additives that you get with the sneaker. We'll talk about the insoles here in a second. A little bit more of details on the tongue. As you guys can see right here, it does have the XX right there on the tongue in gold. And then same thing on the other one. And then on the back end of the sneaker, they are a little bit different. One has the Achilles tear marks from where he had his surgery, and then the other one says 4/13/2016 or 16, which is the date that he played his last game. On the inside of the sneaker, you do, behind the tongue, you do have that 2026. They've been doing that a lot when it comes to these Kobe's that's dropping in 2026, and the same thing is going to be on both pairs. That is going to be it for details. Now let's take a look at the actual shoe. So starting with the shoe, as you guys can see right here, it is just a predominantly black Kobe 11. You can see the white behind the black fly knit upper, super clean. The Nike swoosh is a little bit smaller, but some people have said that they actually like this. And you know, maybe it's just because I'm so used to the pair that he wore. It ain't bad. It's not, the pictures that surface had it making it looking like a mini, you know how they got the mini Jumpman on the back of the Jordan 11 lows? That's what they made it seem like a tiny Nike swoosh. But it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Going across the front, you do have the black laces that's in here. You have the 11 in Roman numerals that's going to be on that toe box right there. All black, everything black on the back on this one, which is the right one. Like I said, you got the 413, 16, and then on the bottom of the shoe, you do have that traction. And this thing is going to be translucent. It's going to be see-through, as you guys can see, because the insole. Let me go on the inside of the shoe. As you guys can see, you can see straight through this shoe, and that's because of the drop insole that goes inside of this sneaker. If you don't know what a drop insole is, here you go right here. It is super thick. This is basically the bottom, the reinforcement, the shell of the shoe. You feel what I'm saying? You got that Nike Zoom on the bottom. This goes in there, and even with these insoles, I'm still going to say for sizing, I would definitely still go true to size. True to size, you can get away with it. Or if you want a little bit of room, like I said, for my wide footers out there, definitely go a half a size up. Inside of the shoe is going to be the exact same thing, as you guys can see right there. As you guys can see right there. All right, this is going to be your left one, and like I said, on the left one, you're going to have the Achilles marks that he had from his surgery. Leather on the back, leather pull tab, and then the gold Nike swoosh right there. But all in all, in my opinion, what do I think? So my final thoughts and opinions on this sneaker: this is an all black Kobe. This is something that you have to have if you are a Kobe collector. It's the sneaker that he played his last and final game in. It's the sneaker that he said his farewells and stuff like that. It is the last thing that we had to see Kobe Bryant on court. So I definitely think this is something that you guys should definitely add to your collection. It is just something calm, cool, and collective. Not too much, not overbearing, unlike everything else that Nike has been doing when it comes to the Kobe line. So I feel like this was a must cop. Now the other one that you see on the screen, I'm cool on not having that one. I had that one before and I got rid of it, like I said, and I'm not upset about getting rid of that one. But this one right here was one that had to be added back to my collection. So y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all thoughts and opinions. Is this something that you guys grabbed, you didn't grab? I do love the details that they gave us when it comes to this pair, and the fact that us Kobe collectors are able to add it back to our collection. Chef's kiss, bro. I appreciate y'all, Nike. Kobe, I appreciate y'all, Nike. Until the next video, y'all know the sayings, man. Rock what you like, not what's hype. Remember everything we talk about, including these Kobe's, just beg. Wait for me to share my faith. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
If they ready, we'll let you know if you should go and get them. We got fat, we got you, never slack on the fruit for OGs and the youth. You can kick it with us too. Technology.